previously on our month-long road trip. My name is Luke, and I am traveling with my friends on a month-long road trip. Yesterday, we attempted to find an abandoned mine tucked away in the mountains of the desert. After many wrong turns, we found a lake along with a birch forest, but we still hadn't found the mine. As the afternoon slowly crept towards sundown, we decided to call it and just head to where we had planned to camp for the night, a natural hot spring on the edge of an even larger playa. Today we were in for another long day of driving as we realized we were low on food and there were no towns with grocery stores in the direction we were trying to go. This forced us to go much further south than we had hoped, but what can you do? With our spirits still high, we plan to check out an abandoned group of cabins and mines and end the day in a ghost town. So I'm not sure how well this is coming up, but we are going to swing by the spring just over there one more time to wash off our shoes, but there are so many of those giant bees everywhere.
That's terrifying.
That we are going to pass. So I wonder if all those, there's a lot, do they burrow? Because there was a bunch of little holes in the ground, like all in the hot
They
spring.
probably burrow because you don't see them at night.
They're ground wasps. They do burrow.
Oh, so all those holes in the hot spring area are there.
Probably their nest.
Christian, we were walking over that. So we made it to Gerlach and we got gas. Thankfully, we made it just a bit. But this is the town that they often use to sort of set up a lot of Burning Man. It's pretty small, kind of cool. We got a bit of driving ahead of us, not too much. We'll be there later. We had started our morning at the hot spring and realized that we didn't have a lot of food left, and we had planned on ending the next few days in remote locations. We drove south to the edge of the playa to gas up, and from there we had two options. We could either drive north up the playa and hope that there was some accessible road that wasn't a private rancher road, or drive south, which we knew for certain that there was a store. With our first destination of the day being northeast of the hot spring and a mountain range cutting us off from just driving straight east, we knew we would be in for a long day of driving. We're heading up this mountain. Check out this view. These rock formations are surreal. Okay, so we finally made it to our first destination with quite a view off into the distance. It's both a mine and a group of cabins gathered in this mountainous hillside, and we're gonna go check some of them out. Now, this cabin here has been preserved. Like, people, just who come and visit do their best to try and preserve this building, clean it up, put new furniture, leave food, all sorts of stuff in the hopes to preserve this building, because it really is such a cool and unique space. So right in the front door, we've got the kitchen. Lots of, old wood stove, things people leave behind. I'm guessing these may be family photos from the people who lived here or their future generations. I even found a journal. Well, I knew this journal was here, but I found an entry I left from 4 years ago when I came up here with my dad. Yeah. They've left a lot of food for people. Like, everyone kind of just will leave stuff just in case, if someone needs food. or water, and they don't have some. There'll be stuff here. And then back in here is the old freezer room, which they used to, they dug the room into the ground so that it's naturally insulated and colder, so they could store meats and other perishables. You got the old cabinets with all the dishes and everything. Someone even painted an old mural of a mine and a mine cart. This place is really one of the coolest sort of abandoned cabins, places I've ever been to. And here's the living room, just off the kitchen. Got full-on couches and stuff in here. And unfortunately there are a little bit of mice, so it's not the cleanest, but you make do. They even have an old sunroom, which is very hot compared to the rest of the house. Purely meant to sit and check out the view. It's also really small. I feel like I have to crouch in that room. Off the kitchen is the bedroom. Not too much in here. Got some pads maybe to lay over the mattress. Boarded up window. And then the bathroom, which mice have definitely gotten into. So it looks like people have tried to make an effort to lay traps to kill the mice. So yeah, that's the main cabin, but there are a couple more on the same property. We'll go check those out. Now over here is another one of the cabins. Unfortunately, it's not in as great of condition as the one we just checked out, but it's still pretty cool. And I can't get over the view either. It's insane. And they put a new door on this one too. Holy cow, this is a lot.
Oh, that's like dead.
A lot worse than I remember.
Oh, is it? What smells? It smells sour.
It's because there's probably pack rats in here.
Oh, look at that old can.
There's not much left in here. Pack rats have gotten to just about everything. And a part of the room in the back has collapsed, unfortunately. Still one of the coolest views.
No, I just did it because of
This window is crazy. This has been cleaned out a lot from last time I've been here, actually. Are these old jars?
Zach's time to show up.
An old oil drum fire pit, or
Looks like a heater.
yeah. This cabin also has the outhouse with probably the best view. You can just sit in there with the door open and take in the crazy landscape around you. It also has like an antenna thing on top of it, which is very strange. There's also these huge grasshoppers, or we're not really sure what they are. Grasshoppers or locusts or something. There's a lot of them around on the way up here. It's kind of strange. I've never seen them before, but they're pretty big. Or maybe that big. The last two bigger buildings on the property, this one and this one, are just store sheds. And then there's two very small sheds kind of back in the hills over here. I don't know if we'll be able to, yeah, up there. We're gonna head over that hill, and there's a bit of a mine operation over there we're gonna go check out. Mine now. We found this old piece of equipment. I mean, I couldn't tell you what it is, but I mean, you got your gears. This is a lever of some sort. You know, they maybe press this in, pull it up, do something.
Yeah, move over to the left a little bit.
There's a bunch more stuff over there we're gonna check out. There's definitely an old structure here. You can see some of that old concrete wall, floor, and a support beam on the side. Right over here, there's this mine adit that has water running out of it, and it smells really bad, so I don't think I want to go any closer to it. Probably has bad air. And you can see off this tail piling. Yeah, do you see all the crickets, by the way? They're huge. But yeah, you got all sorts of old machinery, storage containers. There's a couple old cabins way down there. And then we got the car. We're gonna, oh, my hand's stuck. We're gonna go out to the end of the tailing pile. Wow. Check out, if you can see way down there, that might be a minecart. Looks like it. That might be one too. View's crazy. Looks like there might have been another mine over there that might have collapsed, because you can see there's water coming out of it as well. And it's very orange, which means, I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that means it's very mineral rich. Or to some degree. Yeah, pretty sweet. Still an awesome view as well. Okay, so we've checked out pretty much all that's here. We're gonna head out. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a late night getting into our next destination. We got about 3 hours of driving, I'd say, before we get there. Maybe a little bit more, because we have to get off the mountain. But yeah, we'll see you then.